In an age of brutal holy war, where honor was a casualty and vengeance was the law of the land, one leader's code of conduct would echo through the annals of history, earning the respect of both his people and his sworn enemies.
This is not just a story of conquest, it is the story of Saladin, a leader whose name became synonymous with honor.
From the fractured and war-torn lands of the Middle East, a visionary leader named Salah al-Din, known to the West as Saladin, emerged from the chaos. He witnessed the disunity among the Muslim states, a weakness that had allowed foreign invaders to seize control of their most sacred lands. With a potent combination of diplomatic skill and military prowess, he began the arduous task of unification. He brought rival factions and squabbling emirs under a single, powerful banner, forging a formidable Ayyubid Empire. This was not a pursuit of personal power, but an empire with a singular, driving purpose: to reclaim what had been lost and restore justice to the region. His leadership inspired a generation, creating a unified force ready to challenge the Crusader states that had dominated the landscape for nearly a century. In 1187, Saladin's vast and disciplined army arrived at the heavily fortified gates of Jerusalem. The holy city had been taken by the First Crusade 88 years prior in a horrific bloodbath, where its inhabitants were mercilessly slaughtered in the streets. The world, and especially the city's terrified Christian defenders, expected a similarly brutal revenge. Yet Saladin chose a different path. Instead of unleashing his soldiers for a vengeful massacre, he offered terms of stunning clemency.
He allowed the city's Frankish citizens to ransom their freedom for a small price and depart unharmed.
For the poor who could not pay, Saladin and his brother paid the ransom themselves, ensuring their safe passage. This act of mercy stood in stark contrast to the brutality of the era and cemented his reputation as a just and magnanimous ruler, even among those he had defeated. The fall of Jerusalem inevitably triggered the Third Crusade, bringing Saladin face to face with his most formidable and famous rival, Richard the Lionheart of England.
Their ensuing conflict became the stuff of legend, a brutal war punctuated by incredible acts of chivalry and mutual respect.
These two titans of their age, representing the pinnacle of their respective cultures, engaged in a fierce struggle for control of the Holy Land.
Yet, their rivalry was tempered by an almost unheard of honor.
When Richard's horse was killed during the Battle of Jaffa, Saladin sent him 2 fresh mounts so the king would not have to fight on foot.
In another legendary instance, upon hearing that Richard had fallen ill with a fever, Saladin sent his personal physician to treat his enemy, along with gifts of fresh fruit and snow to cool him.
Their war was a testament to the idea that even the bitterest of enemies could recognize and honor the nobility in one another. Ultimately, Saladin's legacy is defined by more than his undeniable military genius or the empire he built. It is a legacy of integrity, of profound mercy in a merciless age, and of an unshakable honor that even his most ardent enemies were compelled to admire. He passed away not long after the Third Crusade, having given away most of his personal wealth to the poor, leaving behind not treasures, but a timeless example of noble leadership. To this day, Saladin remains a powerful symbol, not just of a great warrior, but of a man who demonstrated that true strength lies in compassion, and true victory lies in upholding one's principles, even in the heart of war.